Lamborghini chain. Rest in peace to my superior. Hermes.
12 Oreos and 6 Crunch Bars represent 6 CO2.
Carbon dioxide is a gas that diffuses from a high concentration outside the leaf to a low concentration inside the leaf and enters through the stoma of the leaf. This is represented by patent-catching Oreos and Crunch Bars.
6 Hershey Bars and 12 Oreos represent 6 H2O.
The water that the plant needs is obtained through the roots, which is represented by patent-catching the Hershey Bars and the Oreos. The reactants of photosynthesis are 6 H2O and 6 CO2.
Photosynthesis uses light energy from the sun to energize electrons in water to their more energetic states in the sugar products, thus converting sun energy into chemical energy. 6 Crunch Bars, 12 Hershey Bars, and 6 Oreos represent glucose.
Green plants absorb light energy using chlorophyll in their leaves. They use it to react carbon dioxide with water to make a sugar called glucose. The glucose is used in respiration or converted into starch and stored. Oxygen is produced as a byproduct and is represented by Oreos.
The light reactions that occur in the thylakoid membrane produce ATP and break down water so oxygen is released. It also produces NADPH, which transfers electrons. This reaction requires light energy from the sun. Light is not directly usable in photosynthesis. It cannot be directly used to combine carbon dioxide and water to form sugar and oxygen. It is first converted to a more usable form. The light is absorbed in photosynthesis and temporarily stored in a versatile molecule called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. ATP can then be used to combine carbon dioxide and water to form sugar and oxygen. In the light reactions, light energy is converted into the chemical energy of ATP, while water is broken down for its hydrogen atoms. The ATP and hydrogen atoms are fed in the dark reactions, which uses them to produce glucose from carbon dioxide. Ultimately, the light energy ends up in the glucose.
The light-independent reaction takes in carbon dioxide, ATP, and NADPH. It gets ATP and NADPH from the light-dependent reaction while it gets CO2 from gas exchanges in the leaf that diffuse into it. The light-independent reaction does not require light, so it will continue its cycle throughout the night and day. The dark reaction does not need to occur in the dark. It simply cannot occur without the ATP and hydrogen atoms provided by the light reaction. It also must be in the stroma. 6 cycles of the dark cycle use 6 CO2, 12 NADPH, and 18 ATP, which creates glucose. The light reaction cannot occur without light, however. Only in the presence of light does it produce ATP and hydrogen atoms. Thus, the light reactions act as a power plant to feed the dark reactions the necessary fuel to produce sugar. The dark reactions serve as a sugar factory using carbon dioxide and hydrogen atoms as raw materials to make sugar. The dark reaction had the energy to make glucose.
Photosynthesis takes place inside of the chloroplast. To be more specific, the light reactions take place on the surface of the thylakoid membranes, and the dark reaction take place in the stroma fluid. The light reaction does not take place inside the thylakoid, only on its surface. The thylakoid membrane is within the chloroplast. Solar energy is absorbed by it.
Man, I feel just like a rock star.